tap into fruits quite nicely. They'll use their beak as a third foot, making them quite acrobatic by nature. Their toes are what we call zygodactyl, meaning they have two toes that face forwards and two toes that face backwards. This gives them the agility they need while maneuvering the canopies of the rainforest. Now, though these birds do spend quite a bit of time up in the treetops, it is certainly a remarkable sight when they take flight, reaching speeds of 50 to 60 kilometers an hour. They'll use those long tail feathers of theirs to steer themselves and even fan them out when needing to land safely. Now, there certainly is no mistaking a parrot simply because of their beautiful colors. Now, they actually also have the ability to see in color as well. Certainly comes in handy when needing to identify between themselves and needing to identify between ripe versus unripe fruit. Now, we would like to demonstrate their ability to see in color with our next trained behavior, but in order to do so, I'm looking for the help of another volunteer from our audience today. How about you in the pink t-shirt with a star on it? Come right down, your hand shot up super fast. We're going to put you straight to work.
Well, here on this table, we do have 4 different colored rings. We have red, yellow, blue, and green. Now, Indigo over here, she's our blue and gold macaw, and she's been trained to pick out only those blue rings and put them onto the post. Now, we do have our helpers come down to make sure that we're not putting those blue rings in the same spot every time, and that's a new, unique challenge for Indigo here. Our volunteers, they always seem to do a variety of different methods. Looks like we're doing a little bit of a messy pile with those blue ones hidden at the bottom. Not taking it easy on Indigo at all today. Doing some final touches. Wow, this one actually looks a little tough. So we'll put her up on this table. She has to think about it a bit, but she confidently waddles on over, starts digging through, gets the red one, but nope, she gets that first blue one, no problem. What about that second one, Indigo? Can you see it? It's a little buried at the back. She's rummaging around. There she goes. She spots that second one, no problem. Proving that, of course, they can see in color. Now, Indigo here, she has done a great job. Let's give a big round of applause for her helpful volunteer. Now, I do have one final question, and if you know the answer, just shout it on out. But what are parrots most famous for? Talking, that is correct. Well, here at Parrot Paradise, the star of our presentation are always our talking Amazons. So here we have for you today is Wasabi, and Wasabi's our yellow-fronted Amazon. He's quite the little chatterbox, so let's see what he has for us today.
Well, he usually likes to start off with a little bit of a greeting. Hello, 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 a couple little hellos. He's also quite the polite little bird, always likes to properly introduce himself. So, why don't you tell everybody what's your name? Howdy! A very cheery little Wasabi. And of course, he never forgets about our audience. He always likes to check up on you guys with this next little question. How are you? How are you? Hopefully everybody is enjoying the nice hot day on safari so far. Well, Wasabi here is a male yellow-fronted Amazon. However, you can't tell just by looking at him, and that's because the males and females of most parrot species look identical. Typically, we'll send a small drop of DNA away to a lab. They let us know whether we're looking at a male or female. Now, when it came to Wasabi's results, we weren't surprised at all that he was a male because he is always flirting with our cute female Amazon. That's right, we'll use that cheeky little whistle to get her attention. But once she is up nice and close, he also likes to blow her a kiss or two. A couple little smacks for the girls in our audience today. Well, as you can see, he is quite a playful little bird. That is no exception with his trainers, of course. He does have a favorite game that he likes to play with us, and I'm going to let him tell you what that game is. That's right, he loves to be tickled. We, of course, can't resist. We'll go on over, give him a little bit of a scratch. But I will let you in on his secret. The reason it's his favorite game is because from time to time, he'll play the game on us and turn around and give us a little bite on the finger. Now, not to worry, we did very quickly figure out it's not because he doesn't like to be tickled. He just loves the sound we make when he gives us a little bite. So, Wasabi, why don't you tell everybody, what do we sound like when you bite? Ow, 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 ow. Unfortunately, that sounds a lot like us. I hear a couple of chuckles out there, but Wasabi, you don't really think that's funny, do you? All right, I think we've got a little bit of a comedian on our hands. Well, in fact, Wasabi likes to celebrate any chance he can get. He is a big fan of the holiday season, and when the season is upon us, he likes to get quite festive. Now, believe it or not, his favorite holiday